Hello. I'm doing this intro on this camera. I have found it, cleaned it up. It's been a while since I've used it. I don't know what the picture looks like. I don't know what the sound looks like. I don't even know if the camera's focused on me, but I guess it doesn't even really matter. The point is, I'm here in the van and I'm starting to feel really sad because the summer is coming up. I'm going to have some time off. This van is down right now and I miss camping. This is I don't know, it's weighing on my heart, it's weighing on my mind. I feel sad, but I also feel hopeful because I know this is giving me the opportunity to focus inward and onward, in a wholesome sense, in a more well-rounded and balanced sense. So I know that the van is going to be fixed. It is going to be fixed at least by the end of summer, right? It's going to take some time because we're working, we're striving for greater in many areas. So the van is going to get fixed slowly but surely, right, Xander? I have to show y'all him. Right, Xander? How do you look on camera? How do you look on camera? I've got to do these edges. These edges are starting to be a sore sight, you know what I mean? Everything is coming together nicely. We've got the benches, the window covers, but this, I've got to figure this out. What else, Xander? What else do I need to work on? Oh, I bought sink stuff. What am I trying to say? A faucet and a water pump. I bought a faucet and a water pump. It's been sitting in my house for over a year now because I haven't been able to make the decision as to whether or not I actually need that in here. And then I think back to all the times that, like, I've gone camping and I never really felt like I needed a faucet and water pump. I was able to do dishes without a problem. And if I didn't feel like doing dishes and I just left them in the sink, it was because I knew I was coming home soon and would just do them, you know, when I got back. So it's not that big of a deal to me. But the thing is now I have a water pump and a faucet that I can't return, but I also don't want to use. So do I just install it because I bought it? Or do I just not because I know I don't really need it or really care to have it? You get me? It's kind of a conundrum because it's like I have it, I can't get my money back for it. I could try and sell it, but since I already spent the money, should I put it in? That's what I've been thinking about. I feel like lately I've been learning a lot about delayed gratification, right? Delayed gratification is like holding strong and actively progressing at little by little, day by day, you know, without completely exhausting yourself to attain a goal, to get to, you know, a place that you have always dreamed of, but doing it in a way that, like, feels fulfilling. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily feel rushed. I don't feel pressured. I know that all that I have ever dreamed of is going to happen and is going to, you know, find me. But being okay with the fact that it's a process and it'll take years, and, you know, this is a life that I'm living, you know. It's not like you can't just fast forward. So delayed gratification has been a theme of late. We've got watermelon, squash. What does that say? Zucchini and eggplant. There's two birds up there. One is harassing the other. The funny thing about this camera here is that it forces me to look directly into the lens. It doesn't have a flip up screen or anything. God damn. Bear with me. I don't live out in the woods in the middle of nowhere. I live in a very popular city. A very dense city. What was I saying? What was I saying? That's Xander. I put him inside because he was mouth breathing. I mean, he has to, right? It's a little too cramped in here for him to be doing that so heavily. So he's inside in the AC, don't worry. What was I saying? I was saying that this camera forces me to look directly into the lens so that it looks like I'm talking directly to you, which I imagine is much more comfortable or perhaps more personal, especially when I've been talking a little bit more than usual lately because I haven't been out and about to show you the nature around me. Yeah, it's a little weird because I'm used to like looking at my phone and being able to see myself talk. And that was kind of like an anchor point. But now, if I continued to use this camera, this lens would be the anchor point. And it makes me wonder what the videos might start to turn into, or like where I take things if I can't necessarily see myself when I'm engaging in this conversation with self through camera and other people through camera. I don't know, man. I don't know. I felt like maybe I wanted to talk, but now that the camera's on, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why, but I'm going to paint on like everything is normal. Yeah. I think I've found a theme for the earrings that I've been painting lately. So I've got some continuously flowing ideas that I'm trying to work out before I do the summer drop. What are y'all watching? I need Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max recommendations. I'm keeping up with Atlanta. I watched Raised by Wolves. I've restarted Rick and Morty. Movies, shows, let me know. Hello. I figured if the window covers are complete, it's time to test them. They look good. They are giving what they need to give. They are doing what they need to do. Look at that. All right. Okay. So, to be honest, I was gonna come in here and eat my dinner and talk to y'all and tell you how well I did these window covers and like show you them, and then I opened the door and came in and saw that I failed. And when I say I failed, I'm saying that I had this whole plan of using super glue to put the Velcro on the windows and then use the fabric Velcro to stick it to the windows, and it'll work out just fine. And even the super glue on the Velcro and then attached to the window didn't do the job. The other ones have stuck just fine, but I'm gonna change the subject now because I'm hearing things up here, not inside the van, but I came out here, saw the window, and I was like, you know what? It kind of ruins my, there is a bird on top of the van. Okay, the other thing, I'm frantic right now. There's a lot going on. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that we had a bird's nest. I don't know what type of bird. I need to find what they are, but they're some sort of finch. We have a lot of cardinals and a lot of finches, and I'm sure you can hear them. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they set up shop here in the carport, and we knew that they had babies because there was chirping all of a sudden. Continuous chirping until you walk up to the nest, and then they're like, and they get quiet. But I came out here again for some reason, and I saw one by the van. And then I looked up, and there was one like on this ledge, but now that I look now, it's gone. And then I'm in here talking to you about these window covers, and I hear one on top of the van through the fan vent. And now I'm like, okay, do I need to take responsibility for these birds? You get me? Like, is there something that I need to do here? Or is this just like natural bird life that's happening very closely to my life? Does that make sense? Life is gonna work itself out for them, for me, for all of us, you know what I mean? But I do have bird seed. Oh, I see one. Oh my God. Hold on. To be honest, I think they're doing flight practice. That's what it looks like. It looks like they done hatched and grew big enough over the last couple weeks to like finally make their own way. And oh, this one's about to take off. This one. Oh, he's stuck on the wall. What the heck? Okay. Oh God, he can't fly. Dude can't fly yet. See? What the heck? Am I supposed to do something? Oh. Oh my God. Gotta make sure the afro puff is even as possible at all times. At every angle. Hello, did you hear that? Nasty, he farted. I bought this candle today at the thrift store. Let me show you the jacket. Hold on. All right. So this is a Columbia sportswear interchange jacket, as far as I can tell. I couldn't find this exact one on the website, but as far as I can tell with this line, this is like a $200 and something jacket that fits me perfectly, feels clean and pretty new. You know, I feel probably the most comfortable in a jacket that I've ever felt from a jacket that I bought from a thrift store, if that makes sense. They're either a little too tight, a little too small. The arms are never long enough. They always kind of like scoot up like that. So it's like, I have found cool jackets, but never one that was like, oh, this is perfect. And this is what this one feels like. So this is the interior liner. Nice. Okay, interior. And then this is the waterproof exterior. So I've got two jackets, or rather three, right? Because I've got the one, I've got the two, and then I've got the two together. So it's a 3-in-1 interchange Columbia jacket. This was the biggest score ever. I went in with a mission and I got out with exactly what I wanted and exactly what I needed. In the perfect color too, right? So excited. And I'm excited to show you in a few weeks why I need this jacket in the first place and where I'm going. So I'm excited. Very, very excited. My hair is kind of big for this. Did I mention that I wanted to buy a tent?